What is up, everybody? Got a quick little video here for you today. Just going to take a look at my deck and pre-release kit from the Sealed event Friday. Krack a fresh pre-release kit. Just take a look at the composition. And I've got one draft booster from my winnings to open up as well. So let's get to cracking. Alright, so here is the kit I opened for the Sealed event. Rolled a 2 on my dice at the event. That should have told me how well I'd do. I do feel like stuff these sleeves down there, I bent those up. It's convenient. I do feel like I had an okay deck by the end of it. So we're going to roll through the cards I did not use first. I originally went white, blue, and black. I got annihilated my first game by a very similar deck minus the white. It just getting beat down by that guy first round really showed me exactly where I went wrong. So did some updates to my decks, ended up getting beat by his younger brother the next round. But my deck was a lot more cohesive after that. I ended up with some bad land draws, so he got ahead of me first. He was also playing blue-black. That was actually the only decks of the event that I saw. Myself, well, I had the white at first, but then cut down to just the dimmer deck. And yeah, that's all I played against. Got beat all 3 matches, but it is what it is. There's some really good players at my local game store, and I tend to get paired up against them. So, alright, into these pretty little artifacts. I almost went red-green. These were really the only powerhouses I had were these prototype artifacts, which I think these are really cool. Makes for a more versatile strategy. I'm very excited to play around with those, and that was actually the only rare I did not use, which was in the deck when it had white. And this is okay. Good, the glare isn't too bad. The deck I ended up with. Did not actually get to use that card. It kind of would hit the battlefield and immediately leave. So I'm thinking that Thran Spider is actually a pretty decent threat. It seemed to get the removal spell immediately anytime I played it. Didn't get to use this. As long as it's not your turn, this spell costs 3 more to cast. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand in the turn. Very expensive. Never. I did have it in my hand in one game. Never had the mana. I can never remember to take this out of my deck after I removed the whites, so I was still running it. I drew it almost every game, and just after the end of it, could not remember to remove this from my deck. That felt pretty brutal to see that so many times. Carrion Look is really good. Early mid-game card. Served me pretty well. That's, I mean, that's gonna be a good competition for the Make Disappear counter, unless the controller pays 4. That's pretty expensive. It's only a 2 mana drop. Killzone Acrobat was fun. And the Swift Hoof Boots. These seem really great for draft. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I actually ended up with 2 of them, the schematic version and the normal. Very helpful early game on getting some early damage in and protecting some creatures. There is a ton of removal in this set, so very helpful. Gix's command. Choose to put 2/1/1 counters on up to 1 creature. It gains lifelink until the end of turn. Destroy creature with 2 power or less. Return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Never drew this card, but yeah, this is a beast. And I ended up with 2 of these. The Hall of Tegson. I got that as my promo card in the kit I cracked. So nice. I feel like that'll be decently valuable. Maze Mind Tome. I do not know if this is a reprint or a new card or what, but this was amazing. This is pretty much the only thing that like really kept me going against these better players with more powerful decks. Yeah, very useful card. Love it. Lodestone Golem. Artifact spells cost 1 more to cast. It's 5/3 for 4 mana. And then only drew this twice, I believe, but only got to play it once. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. So whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. Everybody I played against also had this and got it on the battlefield quicker. Got mine off the battlefield the one time I used it, like as soon as I cast it. And so yeah, once my opponents got this out on the battlefield, I really should have just surrendered every game. It was just a massive snowball from there. I think the first game I played, I had a couple blockers on the battlefield that were stronger, and he just kind of sat for like 2 or 3 turns for the opponent, and then he was able to lock the board down and get this guy rolling. And I mean, once he started drawing the cards, it was game over. I really think pairing this guy with Sheoldred is going to be super nasty. Can't wait to see how that turns out. So let's crack another one of these. I did Mishra's Burnished Banner at the event, so I will crack Urza's Iron Alliance here for you guys right now. I might save one of those out of each. Some wall art, those are pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, they're doing this with the dice, this set. They're all black. Ooh, come on. Man, I gotta take advantage on that. That's better. Trash dice rolls out of these pre-release kits. Let's hope that's not an omen here. Alright, we'll set this to the side. See what that is at the end. So yeah, they're having these dice, they're all black, and then the coloring inside is the mana colors. So I didn't catch that when I opened mine, I just thought it was like super off-white. kind of lay these out by their color. See what options we might get for some deck building. Power Stone Engineer, good card. Didn't work out for me in my kit. Should not have had the white in my deck at all. Excuse me. Power Plant Worker. That's a good card. I never got to use as well. Well, I say it's good. May not be. It looks good. Disciples of Gix. Yeah, I got run down by that by the second guy I played. Both games. Mishra's Foundry. All right. Ashnod's Altar. Sacrifice a creature, add 2 mana. And we'll just toss the tokens over there. Ooh-wee, my son is gonna be happy. He loves these things. I let him pop them all out. I mean, it makes him so happy, it's ridiculous. So, after nap time, he'll get a round of popping out some counters for Dad. Yeah, this set was a lot harder for me on the deck building on the draft. It's really colorless heavy, really artifact heavy, and that's not something I typically utilize in my play style, so it was really difficult for me. Oh yeah, there we go, buddy. Man, maybe I should have opened this kit on the rares alone. Love the old school border treatment on all these artifacts. Really dig the schematic ones. I'm also excited about the schematic art cards. Got a whole art project I'm looking forward to doing with those once I get them in my collection. So yeah, also if you find yourself with a bunch of these schematic art cards and you don't want them, man, feel free to hit me up. I will take them off of your hands. We can trade. I can buy them off of you. The Stone Brain. Exile the Stone Brain, choose a card name, search target's opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them. Then draw a card for each card exiled that way. Activate only as a sorcery. I'll separate these artifact rares. So we'll leave a spot for the mythics. I'm going to get a mythic out of here. The Elsewhere Flask. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice it, choose a basic land type. Each land you control becomes that type until end of turn. Nice. The foils look really clean on this set. A lot straighter than we've seen in recent releases too. That's nice. Gotta have the Power Stone. Yeah, this set's going to be quite the shake-up to my play style. All the artifacts, colorless, all kind of really amazing strategies with them. And again, these prototype artifacts are so cool. Like, I think we've been needing some more kind of versatility. Some magic like that. Spell can't be countered on the raise to the ground. Destroy target artifact. That's that might actually end up being a pricey uncommon. With the power of the artifacts in this set. Spotter Thropter. Choose one. Brotherhoods and deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Ooh. Nice. Got a Kneeling Stone. 6 to drop it, 5 to trigger it. Target player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards in that player's graveyard. Ooh. Oh, nice. And a Power Stone. Man, this set has a ton of cards about Gix. When this enters the battlefield, create a tap Power Stone token. Flying and flash. Nice. Yeah, the Power Stones are going to be a huge player for this set. Man, I saw a lot of really big brain plays the other night. Just super long, complex turns, Power Stones, tapped Power Stones being created, triggers from that, triggers from this. Oh, the Stasis Coffin. I saw somebody open one of these last night. Gain protection from everything until your next turn. 3 drop, 2 mana to activate. Yeah, that can. That's gonna be a lifesaver for a lot of situations. Soul Guide Lantern enters the battlefield. Exile target card from a graveyard. Tap it to sacrifice. Exile each opponent's graveyard, and then 1 and tap to sacrifice, and you can draw a card. And last pack out of the draft kit. There's a good amount of really awesome defenders as well. That one I just, what was the name of it? Coastal Bulwark. Pretty nifty little card. Defender that has attack power is pretty powerful as far as defenders go. Tap up to 2 artifacts and or creatures, put 2 stun counters on each of them. Destroy target non-artifact creature for 2 mana. Man, that almost renders Infernal Grasp irrelevant. Not a lot of dual colored cards that I've seen. I think I got 5 altogether out of my pre-release kit. Looks like 2 out of this one. Mishra, Tamer of Lockfollow. Yeah, buddy. Permanents you control have wards. Sacrifice a permanent. Each artifact card in your graveyard has Unearth. One colorless, one black, one red. And he is a 4/4. Very nice. Key to the City. Discard a card. Up to one target creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever Key to the City becomes untapped, you may pay 2 mana. If you do, draw a card. Ooh. Foil rare. Nice. Simular. I'm not even going to try. When it enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 counters on target creature you control. You can unearth it for 2 colorless and 2 green. And it is a 2/1. Very nice. 2/2 spirit tokens. I have not seen what summons those. And for our promo card, I'm not going to crack it. There's nothing good behind them. Tatiana's Command. Choose 2. Exile target player's graveyard. You gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. Search your library for up to 2 land cards, then put them in the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. Create 2/2/2 green bear creature tokens and put 2/1/1 counters on each creature you control. Wow. That's beast. So the only thing of interest in here would be the code for Arena, but first come first serve. I got the one from my pre-release kit, have not redeemed it yet. I'll crack one of these promos for myself, and yeah, freebie for you guys out there. Enjoy. And so got the 1 draft pack. Got this for winning 0 games out of the 3. Not bad for a participation trophy. Huh. Alright. The Elsewhere Flask. I've already read that one. That's pretty. I like that. Oh, there we go. Finally hit one of, and it's the full art too. That's sweet. Happy about that. Yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna sort these in because I'm gonna point out a couple things here. Dredging Claw, pretty good card. There's a lot of coming in and out of the graveyard going on in this set, at least with the blue-black. So let me pull this back and this back. So you can see, like, just this here is the amount of cards I landed in single colors out of the kit that I just opened. I mean, with this kit, I'd be hard-pressed to... I mean, not even hard-pressed, it would be pretty much impossible to just go 2 colors without getting into the colorless cards. And even doing that, 2 colors out of this kit looks like it would need a decent amount of support coming from all these artifacts, but then you could see these colorless artifacts are just like that's the majority of what this kit panned out to be. That's what all these were. This here, I mean, yeah, all my rares except for 1 and the land that's for colorless as well. Oh, and the promo card came out to be colorless. So yeah, those people that don't play a lot of colors like myself, or have fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I could use a little shake up in my play style, so I'm excited to see where this set takes us. I mostly play around in standard just so I can kind of keep up with the cards. Don't have a big paper collection in anything past standard except for 2 sets after the last year's set. I think it was Ikoria and Eldraine. But after that, I mean, it's maybe 500 to 800 cards altogether. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck in standard for right now, unless I go out and do big purchases on singles to get my collection. So that is what it is. A lot of standard for me. And yeah, I'm not upset about this big shake up to my playstyle. I feel like if I roll with it and use it to improve myself, I'll be a better player overall. A lot of really complex stuff in this set, so yeah, I think it's definitely redeeming as far as standard sets go, as to the path they've been on. But yeah, I will have some more thoughts in my upcoming video on kind of the state of the economy after this set comes out. Kind of want to, see where the market lands over this week before official release, because I mean, they release everything on pre-release now, so you can't really even call it pre-release. I just call it sealed weekend now. Pre-release kits, these are just sealed kits. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Yeah, see you guys around. Thank you. Oh, I actually forgot I was, even though I only ended up with just the one, definitely want to show off the promo card that they're passing out. At least at my store. I'm not sure if other stores are doing them exactly the same. But yeah, you get a selection of 1 of 3. I grabbed the Wood Elves. It has some of the nostalgic value to me over the other 2. Very, very nice treatment for this on the promo card. And yeah, also shout out to the game store. They had a bunch of leftover promo packs from some of the sets that released at the height of COVID, so they were passing those out, and this is what I ended up with. I got a Strixhaven one. And yeah, very cool that they were doing that. Dude said they just had them sitting around, really didn't know what else to do with them, except start passing them out. So shout out to Vance for the extra promo cards.